our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Garrett Cole gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 3-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Line drive to center field. Gardner has to run straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a unique set of pitches. Has a good 2-seam fastball that has that sinking action, and he has the cutter. We kind of call that the scissor effect. 2 pitches that go in different directions. He can throw them both to either lefties or righties, and you'll know early on if he's breaking bats if he has that good 2-seamer and that cutter working.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now. Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Seared down the first baseline. One there to Santana to get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1 right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out with the man at first. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now is Yasiel Puig, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Yasiel.
First delivery to him on the way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One and one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you can see, the White Sox have already won their series, so they'll meet the winner of this ALDS matchup. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
3-1 to him now. Taken high and deep to right. Judge going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. First and second here with nobody out. In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Into the box, Mike Ford, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Scooped up. We'll go to the bag for one. Go to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Here it is on 3-1. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Naquin, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Here it is. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Plawecki on second. Naquin on at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. To boot in time for the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
All even now, 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Indians strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner at second, nobody out. In the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Gardner, the runner at second with one away. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The set and the 2-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line hard, but foul. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner scores. The Yankees get the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he had to be sitting on a fastball, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from 3rd.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One strike now from Cole. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Torres ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Oh, boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He loses him on ball four.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering to third, right to him, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far, and while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
Thank you, Heidi. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Snatched at the middle at first base for out number 2.
Now back, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he sends it on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Cleveland, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
On its way is pitch number 75. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu gets to it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up, back behind second. LeMahieu has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Riding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You
Now
speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time through was a base hit. over pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Fastball well outside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. To stop it.